Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. We had Graham Drew with us last time talking about Raidon in Calgary, and a lot of you guys had some follow-up questions, so he's back. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me. I think what's going to happen, you're going to read me some of these questions, and I'm going to hammer through them.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Let's get after it. That's a great question. So, does your basement renovation increase the chance and risk of radon? So, maybe not necessarily increasing your risk because you're still, or your chance, because you're still going to have radon, whether or not you do a renovation or you don't. There's always radon in your soil and it's coming into your house regardless. What I am concerned about is if you have like an unfinished basement and you're finishing your basement, which is a big thing here. And I think that's kind of the question that your viewer was asking is, you know, they're probably one of these new outlying communities that they're finishing the basement. And yeah, the contractor's going to be jackhammering up the slab to move the plumbing drain pipes around so they can put a new toilet, a new shower. A lot of people are putting wet bars in their basement, so putting cracks in the foundation, and you're jackhammering everything up. Now that radon is getting into your house and there's more chances. Now the plumbing lines are coming through, unless they're perfectly sealed, and a lot of times they leave a block out underneath the tubs, and it's usually like a 6x6 block out so that the pipe can come up for the drainage on the tubs. That's an open hole where the radon's just going to get right out. So it's nice to talk to your contractor and have them work with a radon professional and say, listen, during the rough-in phase, once that's done, can I come in here, make sure everything's all sealed up before you finish everything up here? And or have your contractor a little cognizant of what's going on. And because if they leave these giant blockouts underneath the tubs or the showers or your wet bar and then they finish everything up, you know, you test your house a couple of years later and say, oh my God, my radon levels are at 400. You put a poke and hope mitigation system in there and your levels go down to 300 from 400. And you're going, okay, well, it worked a little bit, but why isn't it? And it might not be that you don't have good communication over top underneath your slab, but you've got this giant hole. And maybe, you know, the mitigation system's where you are 10 feet away and you don't know that there's this giant hole underneath the bathtub and it's just sucking in air from underneath your bathtub. It's not sucking out the radon from underneath the slab of your house. So again, this is where a good mitigator will come in there ahead of time and they'll do smoke tests on the house to see if there's any exits from there. And then they might have to open up the wall behind your bathtub and seal in there and try to figure out a solution for that. But yeah, doing a renovation on your house can absolutely affect your radon levels in it.